What is going on, guys? Trend area here, and today we are going to be looking at the top 5 roller coaster fails. So I'm just going to give a shout out to let's see, Top 5 Central, because they make some really good quality content, and I just want to give them a shout out, and the reason why is because it's kind of their content. I do not own this in any way, shape, or form. So this is all them. Give them all the credit. Make sure to subscribe even to Top 5 Central. And make sure to like the video because it seems like there's only 13K likes and 2.361 million views. Like, come on, guys. Just smack that like button. It's really easy. Okay, so let's start with number 1.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 funniest roller coaster fails. Now, if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. We post one video just about every single day, so if you want to get a notification whenever we upload, make sure to click the bell thing as well. Also, somewhere random in this video, there's a free Amazon gift card code. Make sure to watch the entire video until the end for a free chance to redeem it. Anyways, with that said, let's get right into it.
Here we go.
Number 5.
It's
one thing to not really enjoy roller coasters, but it's a completely different thing to react like this guy did. Everything seems pretty normal at first, but as they go up the first steep hill, all his friends are joking around except him.
That would be me.
He looks completely terrified and then suddenly slumps down in a seat. It kind of looks as if he's taking a nap, but then he wakes up really quickly and it's obvious he fainted. It only gets worse though, as when they're nearly at the first drop, he looks as if he'd rather be anywhere else. He keeps repeating no as if he can't believe he's been tricked into getting on the ride, and when the drop starts, he blacks out from sheer fright. As if that wasn't bad enough, imagine how scary it must be to wake up in midair going at insanely high speeds. Especially if you don't like roller coasters.
That would suck.
Well, that's exactly what happened to him, and he wakes up screaming trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Guys, no joke.
Props to him though, he uploaded the video to Twitter even though it's super embarrassing, so he must have thought his reaction was pretty funny too.
See, he actually pumped up, then he actually gets there. And then, here we go, 3, 2, 1.
No.
And
No. Oh shit.
What? Oh, that's so funny. Okay. That's so funny. Let's get to right here. He put a very long clip.
Number 4.
I give props to him.
Okay, so clearly the guy in the last video is not the only one who doesn't like the idea of roller coasters, as it's a fear even celebrities have. For Kevin Hart, there's pretty much nothing scarier to him. In fact, that was revealed last time he was on Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show.
Especially
of course, Jimmy decided the only thing to do was to force the actor and comedian to face his fears, and took him straight to Universal Studios just to do that. Let me tell you though, it wasn't easy. Kevin protested pretty much the entire time, and he got super tense when it was time for the operator to lock him into his seat. It also probably didn't help that they put him on the scariest ride there, but that's what they did. With that said, Kevin was a true champ and stayed on even if he screamed the entire time.
For a 4-minute
couldn't have been easy though, especially since Jimmy was right there next to him, apparently finding the whole thing hilarious.
Dang.
It might have made his fear worse rather than curing him, but at least it made for some hilarious TV.
Really, I don't like roller coasters.
He's crying. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm acting like they're babies, but they're grown adults. Oh, he really don't like that. I mean, that's gonna have I am. Come on. Number 3.
Out of all the people freaking out on roller coasters, at least this kid kind of had a reason to. It was kind of clear right from the beginning that he thought the ride was a mistake, as even before the ride had started, he looked like he was wishing it was over. However, he was so scared that he accidentally made things worse for him as he moved his head away from the headrest and let go of the bars. This caused him to slip down in his seat, even making the seatbelts catch around his neck and start to choke him.
Get so scared.
Now, obviously, this didn't help him to calm down, and soon he resorted to screaming for them to stop the ride and help him. He also seemed to think he was going to follow the ride completely, so I could kind of see where the panic was coming from.
I mean,
however, the funniest thing is the reaction of the woman sitting next to him, who makes no effort at all to help him. Instead, it seems like she finds the whole thing absolutely hysterical and only laughs harder the more scared he gets.
Keep your head back. Feet on the rail.
Oh no, Uh-oh. Hey, look at the pigeon over there! This is hilarious! How can she not tell that he's running out of air? Dang.
Number 2.
Number 2, guys, let's go.
Normally when on a roller coaster, you're expected to throw your hands up and scream, or at least seem like you're having a good time. However, this guy decided to break tradition and kept an entirely straight face the entire time on the roller coaster. Even when the coaster does some pretty insane drops, everyone around him seems to be losing their minds, but he doesn't even crack a smile. If anything, he starts to look more bored as the ride goes on, as if the girls around him who are screaming are just making the experience worse.
Savage!
Thankfully, it's pretty obvious that he's actually enjoying himself, but I just thought this clip was super hilarious. As funny as it is though, we don't recommend everybody watching tries this, as you're bound to drop your camera or your phone in the process. It also would be pretty crazy if on your next visit to a theme park or roller coaster went past full of silent, miserable looking people. Like, that'd literally be crazy.
Another thing that why you would not do that is keeping a straight face on a ride that goes is going to freaking make everything just tense up, and you will have freaking pains. Probably, I'm not talking about the pizza, but you will have pains like back and neck pains probably for a week at least. That would hurt.
Crazy.
But he said that he liked the ride. I mean, at least he had a good time, and he was not one of those people who were like, oh my gosh, roller coaster! Which is what I would be like. But I doubt that he could do that on a water slide. I would bet $500. For him to keep a straight face like that, holy crap. Savage cabbage. He's a savage cabbage. Time for number 1. What's the big boy?
Breaking up is pretty much never fun, but this guy might have discovered the all-time worst way to give someone the news that you want to end things. Clearly, the girlfriend had pushed him to go on the roller coaster with her, as he looked right on the edge of either throwing up or passing out. That level of stress is enough to make anyone say some crazy things, but he probably should have chosen his words more carefully.
Seriously?
You could hear him shout that he wants to break up, and the girl's face goes from happy to horrified in basically a second. However, the worst thing of all is that he said this right at the start of the ride, so they're basically forced to sit next to each other for several very awkward minutes. Even worse, whenever the ride starts to slow down, she starts to question him, and you can even see her start to cry during the final bit of the roller coaster. I can't imagine they stayed together for very long after the ride ended, so that must have been one incredibly painful car ride home.
Nice. Shit, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this shit, oh my god, I don't want to do this shit, holy shit, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I can't do it, oh shit, you're always pushing me to do this, I don't want to do this, oh my god, I want to break up,
Whoa. It looks like he's constipated. He looks like he's freaking constipated.
I want to break up. I can't do this. I want to break up. I don't want to do this.
Oh, there is the Amazon gift card code, I guess. Well, she even started to cry. Poor girl.
And there's our video on the top 5 funniest roller coaster fails.
Yeah, make sure
if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you've earned top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next.
So, guys, if you liked my reaction to all those things, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to comment what you thought was the funniest reaction of all of those, then comment that down below. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications to get notified on all of my recent uploads. Yeah, boy. Let's go. And goodbye, guys.